Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Mrs. Vizzone, the second grade reading and math interventionist. I am so happy to be here with you today and to do a quick little video about how to find the main idea and the supporting details in an informational text. So I hope you are ready. And I hope you have already watched the YouTube video that I also posted along with this video. So if you haven't watched that yet, why don't you push pause on my video, go watch that one first, and then come back so we can practice finding the main idea and the details all together. So if you look here on the screen, you can see we're going to be reading an informational text. This is an article. And if you look here, let's have a look at the title. And the title here is Very Strange Fish. And I actually have a block of one of these very strange fish. And we're going to find out why is this fish so strange and what makes it strange. So if you watch the video and you're joining me now to practice, some of the tips that they gave you in the video to help you find the main idea of a text include some of these ones that I have here on my whiteboard. So the first thing that we did was we read the title, Very Strange Fish. I wonder what this text is going to be mostly about. The next thing we're going to do is number 2. We're going to look at the pictures. So, let me get my magnifying glass out and let's have a look at this picture. This fish is pretty strange. I wonder what makes it so strange. And the last tip that we're going to do is we're going to look at the first sentence. So let's read it all together. Seahorses are strange fish. They sure are. So we're going to go over to our main idea, ice cream cone graphic organizer. And if you look here at the bottom where your cone is, that's the base of your ice cream, that's where we put what the main idea is. So I went ahead and typed that in. So the main idea is seahorses are strange fish. And we know that because we looked at the picture and we said, that's a seahorse. We read the title that says Very Strange Fish. And we read the first sentence that says seahorses are strange fish. So we now know the main idea is seahorses are strange fish. Now here comes the tricky part. We have to keep reading the rest of the text to find the supporting details. So let's go back. And I'm going to read only the first paragraph to you, and then we are going to try and find some important supporting details, okay? So as I'm reading, I want you to think in your head, is that important information? Is that important information? So listen and listen for the important information. Seahorses are strange fish. Their heads look like horse heads, and their tails are curly. They act strange too. They suck food through their snouts. Seahorses do not have stomachs. Sometimes two seahorses swim with their tails hooked together. Like other fish, mother seahorses lay eggs, but father seahorses carry the eggs in a pouch like a kangaroo. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the text and we're going to underline the important details. So in this one paragraph, there are a lot of important details, a lot of important information. But as I look here, the first one that I think that's important when thinking about what makes this fish strange is that their heads look like horse heads. And That's important information because that's also how they got their name, seahorses. So we're going to go back to the main idea and supporting details graphic organizer, and we are going to put that here. So we think it's important that their heads look like horses, and that's how they got their name. So let's go back to the text. They act strange too. They suck food through their snouts. So they don't eat through their mouth, they eat through their snouts. I think that's important because I think it's very interesting. So let's go back to our graphic organizer and let's type that supporting detail here, which makes them strange because most fish eat through their mouths, but these suck the food through their snouts. So we're going to put that suck food through their snouts. Very, very cool. All right. Seahorses do not have stomachs. Sometimes two seahorses swim together with their tails hooked together. Sometimes we walk together holding hands like seahorses hook their tails together. Like other fish, mother seahorses lay eggs, but father seahorses carry the eggs in a pouch like a kangaroo. Wow, that's really interesting because mommies usually carry the babies, but here the daddies are doing the carrying of the babies. So let's go back to our text, our graphic organizer. And another supporting detail is the father seahorse carries eggs in a pouch. Now, boys and girls, let's look at this graphic organizer. I'm going to use my magnifying glass. The main idea of this article is that seahorses are strange fish. So we want to know, well, what makes them so strange? So we only read the first paragraph and we were able to find 3 details that tells us what makes the seahorses so strange. The first one is that their heads look like horse heads, which is strange and interesting because that's how they got their name. The second supporting detail, they suck food through their snout. Most fish take the food in through their mouth. They suck it in through their snout like a vacuum cleaner. That makes them strange fish. And the third supporting detail in our informational text about what makes seahorses so strange is it says the father seahorse carries eggs in a pouch. Well, that is very strange. So all 3 of these details go back to that main idea telling us what makes these cute little seahorses so strange. So let's go back to the passage, the article, and you can see we used the tips from the video to help us determine what was the main idea. We read through the first paragraph and we underlined some very important information. And then finally, we took that information and we put it here in our graphic organizer. So now we can easily write about or talk about or tell about what makes seahorses so strange and why are they so interesting. I love them. So cute. So, boys and girls, I hope that this lesson was helpful for you. And please feel free to send me any questions or ask me anything. And hopefully you enjoyed seeing me. Can't wait to see you guys again. We missed you very, very much. Bye-bye.